Hello everyone, Jason Alea back here again. I know it's been a while since I've done a Don Bluth movie review, and I really want to get this over with and talk about my childhood Don Bluth film. And this is not it. This is a new one that I watched. This one is An American Tail. Now, An American Tail is directed by Don Bluth and was the first collaboration with him and Steven Spielberg, and then they went on to do The Land Before Time together. This story tells it's a story about Fievel, who is an immigrant mouse, and he and his family are going to America, and it is sort of like escaping the Holocaust and trying to go to a new country to live a better life. And basically, Fievel gets lost in the United States, gets separated from his family, and is all around New York trying to find his way back to his family. But all sorts of dangers, like scamming mice that are very manipulative around him. Dangerous cats are around, trains are running over. He's trying to help some other mice overthrow a ruler. I'm trying to keep it as sportive as possible because I know not a lot of people watch Don Bluth films. And basically, Fievel's trying to find his way back home while trying to help other mice in their problem. What I enjoyed about this film, most of all, was its themes, mostly attributed to that of the World War II era, in which Jews are being sent to America to hopefully live a better life, but unfortunately people take advantage of them as immigrants, and they kind of believe things that they probably shouldn't have, and do things that they probably should know better to do, and mostly because they are naive of this new world. And so seeing the characters portrayed like this, I thought it was pretty interesting and felt really akin to the time this movie was set in. And I thought it was pretty appropriate and pretty relevant for its time, and still is today. Just so that we don't forget the history of the United States. But it is subtle. The themes and messages don't overbear the actual story. You're still following a mouse trying to find his way back home. What I love about this, and the next movie we'll talk about soon, is that it feels dangerous out in this new world, and very unforgiving. There's a lot of danger that Fievel had to go through, a lot of bad guys, well, a few bad guys that he has to go up against. And mostly he just had to go up against the harsh nature of the U.S. and just how unforgiving the world is around him as he's alone, a kid trying to find his way back to his family. And I thought that aspect of the film worked very well because of how much danger he's put into. You really feel for his character, and you really get a sense that when he does eventually get to his family, that there's a big sign of relief. You feel happy that he's able to get to his family in time. And he is such a likable protagonist. The kid that plays him, I don't know his name, but he feels like a real kid. He is optimistic. He is joyful. He can play scared at times. The character of Fievel was just endearing to me. And he was probably my favorite aspect of the film, being in the eyes of a little kid. I thought it worked just very well. And now with any other Don Bluth movie, the animation is stellar. It has a nostalgic vibe to it that I don't see with even many Disney films. I am nostalgic for a lot of Disney movies like Tarzan or The Lion King, but something about Don Bluth just feels way more at home to me, in my opinion, and much more classic Disney. While this is a story while this story may not have themes that I would think will be put in a Disney production, its tone and way of telling the story and the way its characters portrayed are very similar, and you could tell that Don Bluth took a lot of inspiration when he worked at Disney a long time as an animator. So, in my opinion, this was a really fun movie. I thought it was pretty endearing. Not because it's not like nostalgic to me. I came with it with a new pair of eyes, and I still overall really enjoyed it. A couple of characters are not as memorable as others, and I am more like I would say that the musical elements are not the strongest, but they are pretty good. They're just not like memorable, is what I'm trying to say. But musical elements are good in their own right and help the story keep from going into deep, dark, depressing states of affairs, you know. But yeah, I thought the tone was able to balance pretty well with the darkness and light. The characters are endearing, the animation is great. Overall, I would definitely recommend this film, and I'm going to give An American Tail an A-. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next in my Don Bluth series, I'm going to be tackling The Land Before Time. I'm still unsure how I'm going to do that video because that is basically one of the most nostalgic movies to me and one of the most important movies to me as a child. That kind of formed the way I am as a kid, along with Jurassic Park. I had a really big fascination with dinosaurs, so that's probably why. But I'll probably do like a separate video talking about its impact on me and do a movie review separate, like talk about the movie in a critical sense. But yeah, definitely expect Land Before Time. And after that, I'm going to stop my Don Bluth series and move on to another childhood favorite of mine, Ice Age, and its sequels. Oh boy, its sequels. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.